We are working out for the next 365 days in a row. So many of us struggle to make positive changes in our lives, and I tend to give up too. We can't stick to our goals. You see, we've done this challenge at least 10 times, reaching 200 plus days at least twice. I was hoping to get myself into breakdancing shape because I always wanted to breakdance. And failure was crushing. And sometimes when you fail a lot, you give up. And in my case, you give up on your dreams for good. I made excuses instead. But now, even if I give up, or I sleep in, or I stop, we're just going to start over again. We will become stronger. So what follows are my workouts and thoughts each day. Every day, we can decide to make good choices. So don't give up on yourself.
Hello and welcome to Workout Every Day, day number 10, day number 11. I don't know. We'll get an idea of that when we check out the title. Now, today I wanted to test something weird. We got 4 exercises. It's a short workout, pretty simple. Do some upper body, do some lower body. What's up? Well, I wanted to try doing some external rotation and internal rotation at the hip for leg exercise and literally just do this as many times as possible. And well, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Was I going to struggle with my hip flexors first, or was I going to struggle with my glutes or internal rotators? And to be honest, I'm pretty sure it was my hips most of the time. But I essentially said, okay, let me just do this for as many reps as possible until my legs or hips don't feel okay, and then just do the same thing. I turned this into an actual exercise set. I don't know if this is actually good for me or not, but I'm kind of running out of ideas. I'm still working out at home right now. But yeah, anyways, internal, external rotation, blast that on both legs for about 3 to 4 sets, just as many reps as possible, and leaving pretty minimal rest, 10 to 20 seconds rest, if anything. One thing that I did not see coming is that eventually I was going to feel just a struggle with balance on one leg. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I was fatiguing certain muscles, but yeah, being on one leg like this, it was kind of fun. But I can't say the same thing for the next exercises, okay? We have some not so heavy resistance band pulls. I performed these pretty slow, to be honest. I wasn't in a rush to do them. Just focused on the back squeeze and holding that hinge position quite well. That's pretty much the focus of this, because I'm not really gonna overload my back using these kinds of resistance bands. And man, if somebody invents resistance bands where I can just get the craziest workout ever, I would be the happiest person ever. Like I'm dead serious. If a resistance band could generate like I don't know, like 60 pounds of force in each hand at least, that's something nuts, right? But of course, then you'd have the issue of it snapping back and hitting you in the face, knocking you out mid workout. That was my attempt at making a joke, guys. But yeah, this is how it was. I was just in this hinge. I was just pulling from as low as I could on the strap, squeezing, and then kind of playing around with different heights. And then eventually I'd get into a rhythm where I'm able to squeeze and then hold, kind of like you see me doing right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was very chill. I did some push-ups. I made sure that the push-ups that I was doing, I kind of wanted to go in that push-up plus position where I'm pressing all the way through my hand and I'm allowing my shoulders to press into the ground, um, using some of that serratus muscle. And it's still a new movement for me, so I did feel quite a bit awkward with it. But I got to video myself from a side angle and really see what's going on there. I think because my elbows are fused, it just feels very awkward. I don't know if there's a way for me to make it a little easier for me, but it just felt like I was pushing something weird in my bone. And that's the workout. Did my abs and mobility off cam. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.